Do you have any idea how much international shipping costs to go to the space station?
Oh, hi, we're back. That's all good. Yeah. So, next we've got a DIY segment.
Okay, what are you going to talk about this week?
Well, we're talking about life as a cinematographer, how to set up a shot that a director has given you using a light and the camera and a couple of actors.
Well, it's really simple. You just put a camera there, put a light there, switch on, select auto, and, well, you know, let nature take its course. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, well, let's show them how simple it is.
Okay.
Roll it.
Me?
Yes, you.
Why?
Because I said so.
It's Christmas, can't I? Oh, never mind.
Hi there, welcome to our DIY segment, where today you're going to walk through the steps of cinematography and setting up a shot in this location here. So when you're setting yourselves up for success, as Shane Hurlbut would say, what are you looking for? Well, when you start at a location, you start with the location. And the director has decided that this is the spot that he wants the scene to take place, where there's going to be two actors. One is going to be seated in a chair and one's going to be standing having this conversation with that person. And the shot's going to be from behind the seated person in a over-the-shoulder type look. So when you're looking at a scene and you arrive at the location, your job as cinematographer is to light it. So we start with, what do we have? We have this area, some rocks, not too much reflections, which is great. And we have a nice overcast sky, providing a lot of even light. So we're going to use that light to our advantage by having that as our main light. Not necessarily key light, but definitely our main light, backlight. So it's going to create a nice visual look for it. So the director has already blocked out the scene, so we'll get our talent to come out. And we're going to use a single light for this shot to create a key light on this side of his face, allowing a nice contrast ratio around 2 to 1, 2.5 to 1, very Eric Kress-like, look it up, to create that nice sort of dramatic but natural looking light situation. And what we're going to use for that is a single 1K open face light with a full CTB or color temperature blue gel to create a natural daylight balanced light. Now, some of you might think, but daylight balance and overcast sky is two different temperatures, and that's true. But the director also wants it to look kind of a little bit different. So what we'll do is we'll bring down the Kelvin temperature, which I'll show you a little bit later, to create this nice look. So you don't always have to balance your cameras to daylight or cloudy or tungsten. You can play with those temperatures in camera. So let's bring out that light. And here it is. Very simple. It's a 1K open face, barn door setup, a couple of C47s holding it in place on our light stand, sandbagged, make sure everything is safe. And we'll get our actor into position. And we'll say sparking light. And there we have it. So, very quick, simple setup. And we'll just make sure the camera operator is good, frame's good. Excellent. All right, this is setting yourself up for success. Now we'll move inside and see what the frame's like. Come on. Hi, and now we're going to look at the camera setup, which, judging at this frame, has not been set up. So what are we going to do first? Well, we want that background and we need to calculate our depth of field, and we've used our light meters. And light meter says that at 100 ISO, we can get away with 5.6. Now we took the meter reading off of Scott's face because we want to expose for skin tone and deal with the sky as a bit of an overexposure, which is perfectly good. So we're going to bring that down to 100 ISO, so we've set that. And then we're going to change our f-stop to 5.6. And you can see now that they're in complete shadow, which is what you would expect. Now if we turn the light on, there we have a very dramatic look. And by changing the Kelvin temperature, we can create several different types of looks using just in-camera Kelvin. So if we wanted to balance it out all the way up to, say, 5500, you can see how warm that becomes. The director doesn't want that sort of look, so we're going to take it down to 4200, and it cools it off. And you get a very nice depth of field and some bokeh in the background. The foreground element, which is our talent sitting down, is softly out of focus. Our main actor is properly lit, very dramatic lighting, and he's well in focus and he's sharply in focus. And then our backgrounds all fall off, which is terrific. Now, because we're using a Canon camera in this particular situation, we also have that opportunity to use, on this particular model, the Magic Lantern software, which will give us all these wonderful little bits of information like histogram, volume levels for recording and whatnot, and it's freely available. So if you have a Canon, check it out, see if that's going to be applicable for you. And so there you have it. Very simple, over the shoulder, one light setup. Looks very good, very cinematic, and set up for success. So I wish you luck in your endeavors, and good luck next time. We'll see you again on another DIY episode. Bye for now.